David Rovics, amerikansk protestsanger, er heldigvis i Danmark i de her dage, og han har sagt ja til at komme og spille et par sange for os her. Og når han er færdig med at spille, så har vi talere fra Kurdisk Kvindeforening og fra Boykot Israel. Så bliv hængende og hør, hvad vi har på hjerte stadigvæk. Og så tager jeg rigtig godt imod David Rovics.
Ja. Fifth month of the year, on the 1st of May, known around the world as International Workers' Day. You'll still see people marching in every corner of the earth. St. John to Santiago, Kerala to Perth, all keeping alive the fans. What could happen down the line when the workers of the world combine? You can see us gathering early in the morn. Some are celebrating the shackles we have shorn, while so many billions are just waiting for the moment that we might stop losing the class war, when someday we can all say, yeah, we're doing fine. When the workers of the world combine. Arrives, maybe it looks like May Day, like a festival that comes home and doesn't go away. Every race and gender, every walk and station, with the working class united, every land and nation. Then just watch what happens when we follow the same sign. When the workers of the world combine. The 5th month of the year, on the 1st of May, known around the world as International Workers' Day. Let's see. World War III, amid the lightning and thunder, those left alive, as long as they live, will wonder, was there something that could have been done before nuclear winter blocked out the sun, after the earth that we once knew was blown asunder? Of World War III, many pundits who may still be found will have heated debates about how the end came round. The Black Sea blockade, when the rush for the end times was made, or the breaking of promises promised when the wall came down. At the end of World War III, as people look for clean water to drink, as they're dreaming of the days when they had a kitchen sink, wishing they could try again to talk to belligerent men, back when we were hanged on the brink. At the end of World War III, with billions dead or dying, it won't matter was right and who was lying. When civilization has ended, once the last warhead's descended, only then will there be no one left to die. At the end of World War III, as the few left alive survey the rubble remaining, wondering how long they'll survive. Too late to question the story of expansion or conquest or glory. No time to rewind from the date Armageddon arrived. At the end of World War III, let's see here. Sing a little song about events that took place in Copenhagen 104 years ago. The year was 1918, the place 69 yacht line. The unemployed and hungry gathered to ask why. The bankers and stockbrokers lived like kings and queens, while the ragged children starved behind the scenes. Tens of thousands rallied for action to be taken, for the state to show the poor had not been totally forsaken. When no response was coming, plans began to be arranged for the taking over of the stock exchange. The syndicalists at Folkethuset were all well aware that undercover cops were everywhere. Plans were kept secret so there wouldn't be a snag. When the time came, follow the one wrapped in the red flag. Thousands followed them, knowing not what lay in store. Soon found themselves upon the stock exchange's floor, where such ostentatious wealth cried out to be estranged from the profiteers inside the stock exchange. The stockbrokers were not harmed, but the cops were kept at bay, as the floor was occupied for much of the day. The Battle of the Boers, so would be a story to retell. The protest and the prison time would be remembered well. They didn't overthrow the bankers, but the actions of the date led directly to reforms of the Danish welfare state. Working class prosperity no longer seems so strange from the day the workers took the stock exchange. The place was 1918, the place 69 yacht line. Thank you. Do one more. I'm doing about a dozen gigs around Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. If anybody's wanting to hear more, I'll be playing at Halm Torvet Bog Caffeine the day after tomorrow. Lovely outdoor gig next door to the San Pauli Bar. My name is John Riley. I'll have your ear only a while. I left my dear home in Ireland. It was death, starvation, or exile. When I got to America, it was my duty to go, enter the army and slog across Texas to join in the war against Mexico. It was there in the pueblos and hillsides that I saw the mistake I had made. Part of a conquering army with the morals of a bayonet blade. So in the midst of these poor dying Catholics, screaming children, the burning stench of it all, myself and 200 Irishmen decided to rise to the call. From Dublin City to San Diego, we witnessed freedom denied. So we formed the St. Patrick Battalion and we fought on the Mexican side. We formed the St. Patrick Battalion and we fought on the Mexican side. flag of St. Patrick, emblazoned with Erin gold brass. Right with the harp and the shamrock, and Libertad for the Republica. Just 50 years after Wolfe Tone, 5,000 miles away, the Yanks called us a legion of strangers, and they can talk as they may, but from Dublin City to San Diego, we witnessed freedom denied. So we formed the St. Patrick Battalion, and we fought on the Mexican side. We formed the St. Patrick Battalion, and we fought on the Mexican side. We fought them in 5 major battles. Churubusco was the last. Overwhelmed by the cannons from Boston, we fell after each mortar blast. Most of us died on that hillside in the service of the Mexican state. So far from our occupied homeland, we were heroes and victims of fate. From Dublin City to San Diego, we witnessed freedom denied. So we formed the St. Patrick Battalion, and we fought on the Mexican side. From Dublin City to San Diego, we witnessed freedom denied. So we formed the St. Patrick Battalion, and we fought on the Mexican side. We formed the St. Patrick Battalion, and we fought on the Mexican side. Tusen takk.
Great thanks to David Rovics for joining us today. It is a great honor to have you here on this important day. Thank you.